Hi, this is me, recreating the speech I gave at the Crimea Convention, an event that I managed to be both a week early for and an hour late to. But let's go back to the start. 3.7 billion years ago. No, not that far back. But to the 3rd of February 2024, when it was announced that a Crimea Convention would be held the next day, in, funnily enough, Crimea, by Temp 2000, and that the leaders of all nations would be invited to attend. So, on the 4th, I got out of bed and logged on and made the long, perilous journey to Crimea, with Willow acting as a sat-nav, where we noticed something might be up.
What are you gonna do when you get there?
I don't know, just like hang around like, yo, I'm here for this convention.
Didn't you say it starts at 12?
Yeah.
Well, it's 1 minute past 12 and no one's online.
Oh. Is Temp even at his base?
No.
Oh, it's just me online.
Yep.
Oh, this convention is gonna be great.
I said no one's here.
Like, yep, I now rule the world. Yeah, we could have debated the terms of this, but no one showed up, so sorry, I'm in charge now.
No one's still there. No one's online. Which is really weird, considering it's now 3 minutes over. You'd expect at least one person to be punctual.
Yeah. I expect at least the guy running it to be punctual. And then our suspicions were confirmed. I should probably check the Discord. It's like, oh yeah, we've called it off.
You should go...
Oh yeah, the convention has been called off.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm just gonna kick around. I'll leave, like, the banner and stuff.
Should go and have a look.
Yeah, let's just go snoop about. The convention had been postponed for the following week. So, like anyone would, I took a selfie in the convention centre and made a few people panic in the Discord, before making a long trek back to Raito. Back in Raito, I cut down trees and mined stone, for I needed to build my castle, as it is now the medieval age here on the chronological SMP, and nothing says medieval like a castle. I received a DM from the server owner asking if I was attending the convention. What was happening? I still have an hour before the convention, my mind racing with questions as I checked the Discord. The convention was held an hour early. So, like any content-hungry idiot, I logged on and was swiftly teleported to the convention centre.
Who's going next? Let me just invite Jay to speak for their speech.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can the audience hear me? I'll take the gold as a yes then. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As the representative of the great land of gold Raito, it is an honour to be here with you all here today. I didn't really prepare a speech for today, as I was thinking this was going to happen about an hour later. But still, it is wonderful to see everyone here today. Okay, great, no one can hear me. Okay. This time with the microphone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As the representative of Raito, the land of gold, it is lovely to see you all here today. Just put the watermelon away. So it was a lovely gift. I don't really have any major gripes with the server at the minute. Personally, I think we have been done very well. We have all handled our separate issues that have arrived here and there very well. And it has been lovely to spend the time with you when I have had the opportunity. Personally, the major improvement I'd love to see is potentially more events like this. I would love to hold a dinner party over in Raito in the coming ages, so we can all bond together more often, especially as in Raito we live quite far away from everyone else. But yes, that's about it. This is a lovely convention. I do really enjoy the open air vibe, and I can't wait to hear the other speeches. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure that was the first good speech. Temp, do you want to say something? Right.
XY is bad.
Remember this bit for later.
Oh, Morph's stuck in the floor. Temp, there's people stuck in the floor. What do we do?
I guess the convention centre has some new decorations.
Must get them out.
Who had the fishing rod so we can, like, take them out?
Morph had the fishing rod, and they're in the hole.
We don't want to suffocate the people.
And this is how Raito took over the world.
Well, our stupidness would be a way.
Who knew conquering SMPs was this easy? I've lost my members as well. Oh, I've been spleefed in. This is a nice pool. We should have done the convention down here.
I think there'd be a lot of death and a lot of drowning.
Oh, you know, it limits the time you can speak.
I'd like to thank everyone for arriving at the convention, and all further conventions will be announced.
Morph's fallen down again.
So this next part will require some explanation. A member of the server XYXY has created 3 lag machines.
Something tells me the lag machine's still going.
Yeah.
Did you make 2 lag machines, XY?
No, I made 3.
Because he wasn't invited to the convention due to issues with the organisers, I think? I don't know and don't feel like verifying. Regardless, this meeting ended with Chili, Temp and QWERTY going to kill him and destroy the machines, while me, Morv and Stopbrick decided to spectate. Well, try to.
We're doing a crusade on Belarus.
I don't participate in crusades.
I've never watched a crusade before. This is very exciting. I'm running like I know where the hell Belarus is.
I don't know where I'm going either.
Oh yeah, this is one of the best bits of content on the server that you've just missed. It's like, well, it was XY's logged Alright, I'm just gonna
Oh, the
go
guy
and
you're trying to kill's gone.
I
determine
say I've had some fun just running around here.
Yeah, it's a nice area.
You char.
Yes,
No
I thought
dictators in
that-
sight.
It might look a bit like a swamp, but it's actually perfect for building.
Hmm.
Unlike my area. My area is very hilly.
No, XY's made a lag machine on the server.
Yeah, we're running around in planes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
There's
putting
a-
on an accent intentionally, but oh well.
I love what they've done with the place.
right.
Yeah,
That
it's
makes
very
sense.
open.
Very modern.
I don't quite get it.
You just have to look at it from the right perspective. It's artistic. You need to think about it.
Oh, I see. Oh, now that I've seen the
Stuff
other
like
door, it
that,
makes
yeah.
sense to me. It
Hmm.
makes full sense. We got Stopbrick, Jay, and Move Dash. 3 of the content creators, 3 of the main content creators, running around and voting on the content.
Yeah. I'm getting the dynamic map up. Where the hell are they at? Oh, more
Question
modern
is,
art.
Hey, don't
So if
kill
you
the
don't-
chickens. Chickens are innocent.
Okay.
I'm not killing the chickens. Should we liberate these chickens and make them war heroes?
Liberate the chickens.
No, we don't need to liberate the chickens. They seem happy as is. Look, they get to see the light of day.
More than my chickens can say.
Yeah,
Liberate-
exactly.
We liberated the chickens.
They're actually treating the chickens better than most of us do.
Should we liberate the sheep as well?
No, we
Liberate
shouldn't be
the
liberating
sheep.
the animals. That's... Oh, this is immoral. I'm going to my base. This is immoral. You guys are savages.
No, if you were a sheep or a chicken, would you rather live in a hole, or live in a muddy hole, or live in the great wild plains expanding across the world?
I mean, given that several wolves have just appeared, I don't think they have the best survival odds now.
Stuff in
This
his
is why I
chest.
don't participate in crusades.
They're an interesting bunch, aren't they?
Yeah.
These Catholics.
Oh wow!
No. Wait, no.
I think we're about to watch an execution here. A very slow one.
Who's getting executed?
Us, I
I
think.
don't.
Delay.
Ow.
You missed.
Execution, hello.
You absolutely missed.
I did.
You want to go,
May you
Chili?
May you leave
There
my
you go.
land?
No, that was an accident.
Seems like
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
people in my land.
It's always an
currently.
accident. So after that anticlimax, we headed to Morvsland to check out their saloon.
I need to go to the desert. I need to do some imperialism.
Now, don't we all?
Yeah. I keep on thinking that to go to Finland is actually quite the trek. Also, yeehaw, mother.
Do you not have horses?
No,
Oh.
I haven't found a single one.
That's a good point. I haven't seen any horses yet. Do they exist?
Yeah, I don't think they do. I haven't seen a cow either.
I've seen cows. Cows do exist.
Oh, I have not seen a cow. I had to fish up a single piece of leather for a book.
I guess you're only half a cowboy then. You're just a boy. There's no cows.
I'm not even a boy. Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying to be one. I'm trying to be one. I don't want to be. Yeah, I'm in a northern cold, and I'm down. I'm in a northern cold. I don't even have horses. I can barely find leather, and I have to navigate through forests, not even deserts. It's awful. That is a weird tree.
Just clear out the trees and turn it into a biological desert.
Oh, good point. Good point. Where are we? Oh wait, we're near the coast.
I know, I'm just following Stockbrick. He looks confident.
I'm not confident. I'm never confident. But Stopbrick is.
Exactly,
This
that's
is
why
what I
he's the
mean by
leader.
mountainy, by the way.
Yeah.
Make your way to the coast. We can't survive here. This train is almost unnavigatable.
Yep, I fell in the hole.
You fell in a hole?
Yeah, very much.
Exactly. The train's almost unnavigable.
I've just been depopulating Europe of its cornflowers.
You've been taking our cornflowers, but I like the cornflowers.
Yeah, well, I need purple dye, and we have none. Over and right. I was like, if I just take a couple, no one will notice.
So right now, I live in a hole in the ground.
It's cozy. Tiny houses are in right now.
Yeah, it's very cozy. And it has no exterior. The exterior is a hill.
It's camouflage. When they come to steal your chickens, they won't be able to find it.
I don't even have chickens. I don't have any animals. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Welcome to the saloon. It's not really much, but it has a vibe to it.
It is nice.
XY's here, bud.
It's very basic. There's also these like two main tables, and then the corner for lonely people.
Well, this
They
is
get
where
to
you
stare
brood
out.
evilly in the beginning of the
They
film.
get to stare out at the people entering the building and the people walking along the street.
I'm also kind of banned.
Just imagine, like, you get given a piece of bread, a piece of water.
Yeah.
You just sit in here and you're like, oh, the people. How I despise them. Like you said, evil brood.
Yeah, and then like the happy-go-lucky protagonist encounters you and you get dragged on an adventure.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Once the reveal of the multiple lag machines seen earlier had happened, the conversations devolved. So once that had settled down, I received a tour of Lupin's land and tamed a dog later to be named Bartholomew III. After even more resource gathering, it became time to build the castle. Well, it's about hour and a half before I post this video, so that seems like a good time to commentate the castle build. I'm very well organised. So as you can see, I'm putting down the walls. It's a very basic structure of just walls and then 2 towers on top of it. I've tried to make these builds as interesting as I can. I'm a bit of a sporadic builder, I think is a nice way to put it. So trying to make a cohesive build is hard. So as you can see, just laying in the floor, very, very exciting. I don't really know how you're meant to commentate over builds. It's floor being put in. Look, it's a fancy spin as I put the floor in. And then we come to the really, really fun part where somehow I wound up in adventure mode. And I couldn't place or break blocks down, and then I started randomly taking damage. Don't worry, that did get fixed, but it was an interesting few minutes of opening and closing the game and yelling what the fuck is happening. And here's the door. I love making fancy entryways. The only problem is when you build it first in creative mode and then try and transfer it over into survival, you stand there squinting at what you built in creative mode because you have no idea what the fuck you did, but it looks nice, so you have to recreate it somehow. Here's more floor being put in with fancy panning in. There's a donkey in the corner, that's Squirty's new pet. They do wind up in the stable eventually, we didn't just leave it inside the den. Once again, there's a pretty big jump here between putting the front in and then more walls. And then it's time to put the fireplace in. I'm sure we've all seen medieval movies where they have that big banquet hall and their king's feast and stuff, and I wanted to put something like that in, so it needed a big roaring fire and a desk for me to sit at. I don't actually put the campfires in here at this point, the torches will do. And these are the benches. People to sit at. Initially I had plans to hold a banquet of some kind, so I could have a big fantasy scene, but if you stick around to the end you'll find out why we're not doing that. And now we're back to flooring/roofing. I'm not sure how much more I can add. Apart from I like darker, it's a nice wall type. And ooh, look at that fancy pen. I barely know how replay works. This is great. So this is just interior bits. And then finally it came time to do the towers. Just building up in a circle. And then building up in another circle. Can't tell me we don't have fun here. And then obviously I didn't finish the towers, I jumped over to do the roofing. This roofing was actually wrong and gets torn out and I replaced some of it. That's boring, so here's me building one of the eaves. I hate roofing, I don't like roofing, I don't like doing it in The Sims, I don't like doing it in Minecraft, I don't like doing it in anything. So this is my best attempt. Now if you want to see me build this side, rewatch the previous footage and imagine I'm doing it on the other side. Because it's the exact same process. Now this is the centre part of it. So it's 2 towery bits and then the bit in the centre. this once again was done through the artful process of winging it. And yeah, a lot of dirt went into this build. Very glad that I have mined so much dirt because I needed a lot of it. Now, some people will tell you to use scaffolding because that's why it was added to the game. Those people are wrong. The only way to build in Minecraft is to use dirt. If you use scaffolding, your place will fall down because it relies on the supports from the scaffolding. You can see here where I changed the roofing that we did earlier. Because I realized, oh shit, that wasn't actually meant to fall around. Until we have the tops, this was the most complicated bit of replay mod I used. Yeah. I didn't really consult actual castles for building this. I kind of just winged it and went, it's a castle, like a castle. As this will be a main feature for many ages. Well, it's going to be a main feature for many ages. I didn't feel the need to tear it down. This is me replacing guests that I didn't like. As you can see, Bartholomew was in the background there, along with my other dog, Batman. I didn't name them. Now this was the bit that was meant to be the coolest bit. I had no idea what to put in the two towers, so I was like, well, what if I put a garden? The other one's empty. So I built it like a garden. I've got like different layers, and there's flowers, flowing water, it's all very nice. And it was going to have a small temple shrine in it as well, which you will see when you do the full plan, like we're on some kind of real estate show. I haven't documented the adding of windows to the outside this tower, as it took several years off my lifespan, because I actually did it wrong. Now you might be slightly confused. Jay, where's the castle gone? Did you blow it up? No, this is from before. I should show you that I did actually put stumps there. I didn't just leave them. They do that nice little roof. Also in the background and in the clips I showed earlier, I was cutting down cherry trees because I was going to use cherry trees for this build until I decided I didn't want to. Now I have loads of cherry wood that I don't have anything to do with. Here's the bed. According to my friend, it looks like it came out of a certain type of romance book. I'll take that as a compliment. We now come to the part of the video which was originally meant to be a lore teaser, but that doesn't really matter now, as instead I am announcing that I am leaving the chronological SMP. While it will be a shame to leave behind all the work I put into this server, this isn't a sudden decision. I've contemplated it before due to the poor management on the server, such as rules being unclear, especially in regards to what we can and can't have in certain ages, bans and warnings not being handed out properly, the owner being uninterested in criticism, not exactly taking the mature approach to it, gifts of planes aren't arguments, and many other things, as the behind the scenes of the server is kind of a mess, mainly consisting of petulant arguments. I was tolerant of these issues for the first few months, as this is kind of to be expecting in small content creator servers, but I am not so tolerant of homophobia and racism, which, much to my surprise, was brought up in the general chat of the private Discord server, and that the offenders are still part of the server, although this shouldn't be too surprising when one of the offenders was the server owner. I'm sure to some this does not mean much, and you likely think I'm overreacting. However, I do not give a shit if this is just jokes or poor wording or whichever excuse to justify saying you hate the rainbow because it's gay, or complaining about immigrants in the Minecraft Discord server. Ironically, I got to this point in the script when misogyny was added against someone who isn't even a woman. Hell of a mistake. With all this in mind, this will be my last video on the server, and I will have nothing more to do with it in the future, and I would highly advise that you do the same, as the server seems to be becoming more and more toxic. While it is a shame to end this series early and on such a sour note, I'd like to thank everyone who has watched. These videos have done very well, and I'm very proud of that fact, and will continue to make gaming content of similar quality and hopefully better. So I do hope that you will join me for that. But for now, as the night draws in, I must bid you all a good night.